Good morning everyone. How you doing, guys? How are you doing? I think we put on the camera today. Yes. I feel like we should. We're gonna, of course, we're gonna be in the way of things, but that's fine. That is completely fine. Barry. Goodbye, Barry. Where is... There it is. Camera. Hello. I'm visible. You can see me. I can see you. Well, actually, no, I cannot see you. But you're there. It's time for some more big artillery play. I hope the music works today, because last time apparently the sound was kind of overwhelming on the replay, and I couldn't hear anything. So it was hopefully it works. Hey, it's Slime. Hello. Old man Active 4 veterans finally arrived. Yes, finally arrived. How doing, mate? How doing, dude? Good to see you. We're gonna have some big artillery gameplay here. I'm pretty sure you like it. Yes. That's the wrong button. Let's try the other one. Let's turn off the music. I hope that the music does works this time. Because last time it was kinda... You know... Yeah, it does still go to the wrong screen. It does still go to the wrong screen. I mean, it's early access. Fear the typewriter. Oh, we're moving. Chat, we're moving. Yeah, but most definitely moving. Should I? I think we should just stay down here. This seems fine. Yep, seems fine. I believe we're walking. I think we have enormous walking legs for this thing. I mean, I've never seen the outside, but I've heard of things, you know. No, we're still going. Let's move. So our mission today, liberation. I was hoping to reread it, but we'll see it. What does High Command have for us today? Yes, if you haven't seen this yet, we're inside of a big turret, and I'm an insanely big turret, and we have to do the missions. Now, let's see, where are we? With nothing yet. High Command to Iron Nest. The city is to be cleared of hostile elements. So we're just gonna flatten the city, I guess? I'm in one of the Philippine warships this week. Oh, cool, dude. South China Sea at the minute, ironically. Oh, that's kind of awesome, man. Hope the weather is pretty good over there. Let's see. Destroy 5 hostile infantry units within the designated urban sector. Note: requisition console is authorized for ammunition and powder charge procurement at your discretion. Ooh, we have to requisition things. Cool. I need to know where we are. Iron Nest. That's where we are. We got some spotters. There's my spotters. And what have they spotted? What have you seen? Infantry. Infantry 1. Okay, let's copy all that. I could come back, but I'm too lazy, and I found that we can do this, so let's do that. Infantry 4 and 5, I don't know anything about it. Believed to be active in friendly urban sectors, and the same thing. So we have to find 4 and 5 somewhere. And Iron Nest is at... Iron Nest, I653. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Same thing we have. 3 kilometers out of... what's that? Q that real? Q that real, I think. I think that's what it is. Okay, let's see. So we're at I653. So that should be I653. That's where we are. Bam. That is where we are at the moment. Cool. We got spotter. Let's get it in yellow. At J931. J931. Right here. That's spotter 1. Let's make my spotters blue, I guess. There you are. Spotter 1. Spotter 2, you are at K427. K427. All the way around. 27. There. Correct? 27. Yeah, that's correct. And we got spotter 3. 3 spots today. At C177. C1. 7. There you are. Good. Okay, spotters gone. Let's go for infantry 1. So we're going from spotter 1, which is over here. We're probably going to fire in the city, I guess. This must be the city we're going to fire upon, I guess. And they have an industrial site over there. Okay, good to know. So we need to fire. Bearing 277 from spotter 1. So spotter 1 over there. And it's, let's see, J931. That's correct, right? Yeah. And we need to go for bearing 277. 277? Really? In the urban district? Okay. And it's 277 exactly, so let's put it on the map here. 2770 if possible. There we go. Bam. On that line. And then spotter 2. There you are. You have bearing 301. Well, that's somewhere over there. So they're actually in the middle of nowhere. 301. And then never mind, they're actually inside the... There we go. So actually inside the industrial zone. Okay. That's infantry 1, so let's see where we're at. That would then be... right there. So say in this square here. So at 297.7 degrees at 8.12 kilometers for infantry 1. Let's calculate one. I think I want to calculate all of them first, and then fire as quickly as possible. So let's do a quick fire exercise. Because if you're firing, the enemy could come for us and try to kill us. Also, what is this here? A little red village. Okay. So let's see. We need to go from. I can get rid of these bearing markers, can I? I can, but I don't want to. So we need to go for infantry 2, spotter 2. Over there. And then in the direction of 267. So that's somewhere over here. Let's put it on the end of the map as well. 67. That's the wrong way. That's 267 from spot 2, correct. And spot 3, 330. That should do. Very nice. That's for a second target. You're ready to do today. Okay. What have you seen on the radar? Anything fun? Any trolleys around, I guess? I mean, there's probably trolleys around, right? Just fishing around. I just saw the video from what was it? From should we go for the cross? Or should we go to the square it's supposed to be in? I'm going for a cross. I'm going for a cross. Exactly. Yeah, I recently saw the video about from National Geographic with David Attenborough about the sea, about the oceans, and how especially if you're fishing with those big drawing nets, you actually destroy entire ocean floor beneath it. I never knew that was happening, but yeah, you do destroy entire ocean underneath it. Pretty devastating to watch, actually, because I knew we were fishing that way. I just didn't know what the consequences were, and they're kind of harsh. How long frequent works also the US Navy? I've seen fortunately submarines and lots of destroyers. I mean, yeah, I would assume so. Be careful not to send me any information you are not supposed to send me, sir, because don't want you to get in trouble, mate. I want you to be okay and have a good time. So, take care of yourself, man. But yeah, I saw this video about the ocean life and how our fishing is actually destroying the entire ecosystem. It's like if you had a rainforest and someone would drop a chain from the heavens and just wipe everything out, all the trees, all the plants, all the shrubbery, and just wipe it all clean, and then haul all the stuff up only to collect, let's say, the monkeys, and all the rest that we just throw in the garbage. That's basically what we do on the sea bottom, which is not very good. Yeah. It's a public live stream. We have 4 million Americans and Philippines watching. Oh, okay. In that case, it's okay. Good. I don't want to get any War Thunder things where these are secret messages and secret information. Let's spread on the internet because I want to show that I'm actually on duty. Yeah, that's not the smartest move, I think, for people's careers. But I hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. I'm hoping you don't have to do anything violent to them. A day without violence is a day longer lived, I guess. Spotter 1 for infantry number 3. Spotter 1. Engaging. This reminds me a bit of how I played Flight Simulator. I used to play Flight Simulator 89, it was still, and also to mark all kind of bearings for my for a plane to go. I used to all kind of VOR towers and stuff to travel. The old ways without satellites. It says kilometers from Spotter 1 and kilometers from Spotter. Ooh, interesting. No bearing. So that means we don't need this one. We need to use this thing, which I've never used before. Let's use it. So how does this thing work? Oh, yeah, this is how it worked. Oh, cool. Okay, so 707. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's too far. 707. That's the radius from spotter 1. Leave it there. And spotter 3. Let's make sure we have the right marker there. There we go. And 3.49 kilometers. I like this kind of map work. It's fun to me. 3.49. 7, 8, 9. There we go. So we have 2 possible targets here. With that one and that one. Well, it's probably going to be in the city because our mission was it's all in the city, right? Let's see. It's a spotters, destroy infantry, yada yada. Where's the information about? There. Infantry number 3 doesn't say anything about in the city, so that's interesting. These are in urban areas. So I would assume it's an urban area, right? So seeing that these all so far are in urban areas, right there and there. So I assume we have to go for this one here. That's my assumption here. That it's this one right here. That's my assumption. But I believe we do get to see, if we shoot here, we have a chance that we get some intel on this area here as well, because we'll get some pictures after we shoot. So we'll draw this in for a firing solution. But this is a bit of a maybe we have to adjust it later on. Maybe we have to adjust, but I think it should be there then. Ah, that's a third calculation. Infantry 1, 2, and 3. I think we made no mistakes, right? If we did, we're gonna find out. We're definitely gonna find out. Anyways. Calculations for the first one. Distance 8.12. I love the way it works, man. It's just so mechanical. It's just great. 8.12. There we go. The oldest dated fishing net that left in the bottom of the ocean like play is a 10,000-year-old net. That survived all the time? I mean, in the deep ocean, I can assume it's too cold for a lot of deterioration of the nets, but I would assume it would still be. I mean, 10,000 kilometers. Sorry, not 10,000 years. Don't know what kilometers is. Yeah, there are places where actually there's not enough oxygen to just deteriorate things, and things just stay around there. 8.12, that means we need to go for... So this is up to 5, this is up to 10 kilometers, so that's good. So kilometers correct. Let's do all these things as well. We got bearing 297.7. Let's go the other way. Can I go the other way, actually? I cannot. Oh, okay, so we have to go the wrong way. Not that long. 297. And then the little one. Actually, I should do this. That's easier. 297.7. And the target should be a infantry. So that's infantry. And our shell type means infantry, so I see no reason to go for anything else with HE. I don't think it said it, but I assume infantry is HE shells, fine. Anything else? I think not. Pull the lever. That's one. For number 2, we got 254 degrees. And now we can actually go the other way. 2540. HE shell again. Still infantry. 7.53 kilometers. Three. There we go. We still keep this 2 power charges. Calculate. We got the second one. And then we got the third one. That is 5.14 kilometers. There we go, 5.14 and 265.4. Oh, it's pretty close. 256.4. Yes, I can't read. 56.4, 5.14, correct. HE target same. Yeah, we're just over 5 kilometers, so yeah, that's still fair. That still works. Okay, that's number 3 then. Let's put it there. Okay. Now, does that make sense from our perspective? Let's see, 297.7 is here. Then we're going for the 265, so 256.4. That's the one we might have to adjust. Also, our circle disappeared. Why did the circle disappear here? The 3 circle. Oh, we still have the calculation, but yeah. But this one should be the last one. That's correct. And then 254.0. Yeah, these two should be basically the same arc. Okay, cool. Calculation's done. Now we need some shells. Let's get some shells. I do not have access to the... Oh, I do have access to the right-hand turret here. Let's see. Let's get some shells. We want some HE shells. We have 100 credits. Not a lot. 1. 2. I put them on the left magazine. Yeah, left magazine. So we got 2 on the left. Let's get them on the left. 3. And since we have to kill 5 guys, we probably have to go for at least 1 more. I hope to hit 2 with 1, if possible. Anything else? We need to get powder charges. We do need some. With 2, 4, 6 of those. And let's make it 8. We do get how many with them? Oh wait, there's a 20. That's 20 powder charge. Never mind, we got enough. I should read those things. I didn't. So now we should have some shells here. There they are. Standard burst rounds. Good. Let's see. This one is correct. Load in. Load the shell. We want 2. Loading. Well, let's do this thing. Gonna adjust the turrets to, let's see, 297. Wait, we can do it this way, right? Yeah, 297.7, I think is the fast way to get there. Loading turrets, let's go. Uh, 297.7. Correct. And it's the left turret, of course. We have to make sure we're going to 48.72. So somewhere over there. I should have activated it before because this always takes some time. Aiming up. Now technically I could have done the right hand turret for the second volley or so. Where are you going? So that thing apparently disappears to the floor. Good to know, good to know. 38, not there yet, so we need to go a bit higher. Let's get rid of you for now. Oh, I can't, okay. Here's a loop. 48.72. Let's see, 48.72 seems correct. Let's check all things. We got a mission. Check. Oh, I don't want to do this because I can't see the things then. Shell type confirmed. HE shell confirmed. Bearing confirmed. 297.7. Correct, right? Yeah. Ranging confirmed. 48.72. 48.72. Seems all correct. Yeah. I do feel that the bearing and the ranging should be reversed in the little icon there. I can't make a thing appear. Actually, why can't I not do that? I can do this because you got the ranging first, then you got the bearing. While in all the computations here, you have the bearing first, then the ranging. Anyways. Get ready. Set. Alarm sounded. Go. Shell away. Oh, we actually get the animation this time. We didn't get it last time. I like the animation. There she goes. Did we calculate correctly? If so, it's going to be Meteor again. Yes, I think it's a good story. The Meteor. Yes. Okay, we destroyed one. We didn't destroy both, and there's another one right next to it. We got another one right here. I don't think we could have hit both with one shot. But let's get this quickly readied up. We got you. Yeah. So quickly got this one ready up if we need it. So it's right there down the bottom. We're gonna go with the second set though. Let's see, we want to have another HE shell. Let's actually mark that off. Done. Let's see, another HE shell. Get it in there. Once again, 2 powder charges. 1 and 2. Then let's get this to 45.18. I can't do that actually. Should go to this one first. Yeah. 2 for put 4. 1 sec. What? Sneezing. Old story I've never said. I almost pissed myself in 1969 when they're burying 320 at 40,000 yards, like about 40,000 meters, 24, it's 40 kilometers away. We almost shot a, it's hard to read because it's just in the way of, I almost shot an Allied destroyer. Consequence, I was in the USS New Jersey, BB-62 at the time, as a radar rangefinder in 1969 of March, Vietnam War. We almost shot one of our own destroyers. Ooh, that's nasty, man. Wait, you were a rangefinder? You had no way to... Do you have a way to check if it's your own destroyer, or is it someone else's job to find out what destroyer it is? I mean, I assume you just see the shapes, or there is something on the radar or that destination. I don't think you see any identifying marks at that time. I would assume not. Yeah, that's a scary position. How did you find out that was not the right target? How did you find out? 254.4. Yeah, 54. We can go back there. It was a British Royal Navy destroyer. We got the word. It was an Australian Navy destroyer. We had one of our guys call said ship via radio telegraph. Okay, so they you could call them by at the time. I mean, I know you had, of course, communication. Didn't know you had communication with the. Oh, you have a. If you were trying to contact a British Royal Navy destroyer, and they were Australian, they might have used different frequencies for the radio. So you're like, no, they're not contacting their enemy, or is that not how it went? I'm curious. How did you? Did they use the same frequency? Could you actually hail them? 254.0. A bit further. Other way. The other way. That looks very scary to me, especially if it's a destroyer. 254.0. Because I know the stories of the Japanese torpedoes, which are so effective, and they also killed a good amount of their own allies. I think they were most deadly to their own allies, actually, the Japanese torpedoes in the Second World War, which is pretty painful. 45.18. And it's very easy to make a reading mistake. I already made a reading mistake last time, where accidental asteroids landed miraculously on the map somewhere. Definitely didn't have anything to do with me, of course. I was reading out the numbers here, and you have these bearings in them. Sorry, the bearings are here, and yeah, I read. I saw 031, so I was thinking 0.31 degrees, which you'd never use as a heading, but yeah, I'm stupid. So I went for 0.31 degrees instead of 31 degrees, which yeah, was a field somewhere. I think in the middle of a river, so now there's a lake there. Yeah. I lost audio? Audio in the game, or do you don't hear my audio? Because I see my audio just working fine. But the game has some issues, I know. I do see the audio right now. Can you hear me? Because... Oh, in Kick no audio. Oh, Kick is weird then? That's odd. Because in my recording does say fine. Kick is doing weird things, of course. Max headset's volume, that's weird. Let's refresh it. Okay, I can see myself. It is doing the thing. My OBS says it's fine. Interesting. We do have ads in progress on the YouTube side, on the Twitch side. So that's a thing. Oh, how can I check this? Well, by going into it and of course listening into it. Hello, hello, can I hear me? Hello? There is... I hear the background music. I don't hear me, but I don't see myself moving either. Yeah, it doesn't pick up a mic, that's odd. Kick, what you doing, Kick? What you doing, Kick? How do we fix this? That's a good question. I do not know. I can try this button again. How is this? Just reset quickly system. Hello, hello. I see my mouth moving. I hear no sounds. That's interesting. I'm gonna check. Wait, what? Interesting. No, I hear my voice. Check. Wait, no, I'm fine actually, Kick. My Kick here is fine. How's Twitch doing? No problems there. Twitch is fine. I'd say refresh. I'd say refresh, mate. YouTube audio and YouTube audio works as well. I've tried all of them, and to me everything seems to be fine. Yeah, thank you to let me. Thank you, Kettle's dad. Yeah, thought so too. But I've had some issues with Kick before. Also, I had an issue last time I streamed this game, where for me the audio was completely gone, while the audio on my recording was completely fine. So I had to play a good part of the game without hearing anything myself. But I see here everything just working completely fine. I did lower the volume a bit since last time because the explosions were a bit too heavy. But how did you, Mrs. Slime? Because I got distracted. I assume, and it might be wrong on my end, you assume that there was a British destroyer over there, and they appear to be Australian. Did they use different radio frequencies so you couldn't contact them, or how was the mismatch made that you were like, we need to shoot at this? Because I mean, that's quite a big thing actually. I need to check everything again because I forgot where I was. 254.0. That seems correct. Second one, yeah. And 45.18 seems correct as well. We got command. We got HE shell in there, that's good. Bearing, once again 254.0, correct. Ranging, 45.18, correct. Ready to fire. Ready to fire. Kick a bit ass sometimes. It's alright, I'll use YouTube audio for now. It used the old school 1944 radar, aka the old era Second World War radar, not refitted or overhauled for 1960s. What was the big difference? I don't know much about radar, so what was the big thing? Is it then more accurate since that time, or is there more extra detail added to it? I'm curious what they changed for it. Because there's still a radio dish up there, and there's still the old machinery down there that have to communicate somehow. So was it better, in lack of a good term, more pixels? I don't know. New computer radar, okay. And what did it do better? Was it easy to determine, hey, this is a ship and this is a rock, or? Anyway, 3, 2, 1, fire! I love this part. Oh, and it works again, yes! It didn't work yesterday. We did take the right one, yeah, 2.4.0, yes. Second shot in the air. Let's go. The old school paper, pencil and calculator analogs. I mean, usually with those you have people who are very knowledgeable about what they're doing. It takes a bit more time. On the other hand, it means that people know exactly what they're doing instead of just... Okay, they know how to play flew past that, but let's see. How was this one performed? We got a kill, confirmed kill, and there's nothing around it, so we know there's nothing else there. I was hoping to see this, but we don't see that. Here we got an extra target over there. We need to make a calculation for that one. So I think we're just gonna fire at this one, because we cannot call in an aircraft to spot for us. So let's get this one here, put it up there, and then checker mark it. And then we're going for target number 3 right over there, which for some reason it removed the circle from this one, but we calculated it. It should be fine. Let's see, another HE shell, please. Load her up. The new computer radar takes 5 minutes, 30 seconds to turn online. Old school CV RAM radar of the Allied 94th radar takes 3 hours. Ah, okay. So that is an odd thing because I'm of the impression, and I'm probably a stupid idiot, but I thought radar was always on. So radar was, back in the day at least, not always on. You had to turn it on and had to wait for it to activate, start up, everything. 3 hours is a long time. I mean, it takes a lot of power, I guess, so therefore a lot of fuel. So I assume it's not always on back in the day. I think now. Ah, your backup account. Yes, you're new to now. You're cross-platform. You've now in a new dimension. Welcome to the new dimension. Everything is different here. Well, technically nothing changed. Technically nothing changed. That's the benefit of streaming on 3 platforms. If one doesn't work, hey, we have 2 more. And they're all free. We can't do this at the moment, so let's go. Let's see. 256.4, which is kind of close. It's right next door, actually. 6.4. Good. And that's still going up. Still going up. We need to go a bit lower. Let's go to 30 degrees, because that's where we need to be. 30.84. Oh, that's 84, yes. Let's see, 30.84, correct. Okay, let's see if we have everything. We have orders, check. Shell type confirmed, HE, check. Bearing confirmed, 256.4, correct. Ranging, 30.84, correct. Ready, set, arm, and fire. But fire? Oh, I do have to do it. No video for this one. Oh, okay, we're gonna look at it live. Live view of the battlefield. It should land right over here. And I hope it hits the target, because that's the one. It could also have been here somewhere. But since it's an urban fight. Oh, and we didn't hit our allies. Nice. It's always good to not hit your allies. It's always good, chat. I didn't know these allies existed. I did not know, man. We have this guy over here. We need to kill 5 of them. We got this one over there. Okay, let's get rid of all of these, because they were fine. They're doing the thing. Remove them. And let's remove that one, that one, that one. So we got the one over here already marked out, right? That's 7.81 with 295.9 is correct. Yeah, that one is already in. So let's get another one, because we need to hit 5. And we need to get rid of this guy without getting the things around it. So let's aim a little bit high, because I don't want to hit that, whatever that thing is. What is it actually? Is it police? Are the police? Doesn't say. I don't see any police on that, so okay, check. So that's our next heading. Let's see. Wait, we got 2 headings? Wait, what? We got our 7.812955. So this one is correct. Why do we have 2 here? 6.33, that's the right one. What's this one then? I must have just doodled the map somewhere. Remove it. Remove it. There. Good. Calculations. We're still going for HE and we're still going for infantry. Let's see. The bearing is 295.9. Pretty good. One go. And I want to complete the wrong way. There. 295.9, correct. HE, correct. Distance, 7.81. There. We need 2 charges, so calculate that one. Thank you. And we want 274. 274, yes, close enough. 274.0. Come on. Okay, there we go. HE, still same target. Distance, 6.33. 2 charges as well. Yep, let's go. Okay, we're ready. Let's go. What naval gun is in this game? Well, this is not a naval gun. This, I can show it. At least this is the picture from the outside. We have not seen the outside. At the moment in the game there is no outside. But this is a picture I've been given. Let's see. So, give me that thing. Screen capture. There we go. Ah, there it is. I'll zoom in for you. Make it bigger. So, apparently there's some kind of turret. It looks like I see these rangefinders here, which assumes to me it's either German or American. It looks a bit like a German turret. I think of Große which never existed, but something like that. We got 2 turrets, 2 guns only, and we have some kind of mechanical, well, legs underneath. I think it's kind of cool. So, yeah, I have no clue what naval gun it is. Can we see the millimeter on these shells, maybe? Does it say anything about the millimeters? There's only 1 shell up there. Show me your shells, sir. No, just standard burst round. It is big. It is chunker, but I have no clue what size it is. I mean, we'll have to guess, I guess. It's iron nest with information. This is the gun from the top. And you see the legs over there. So yeah. As I have the turrets is a Scharners class gun. Yeah, yeah, indeed, as I said, the Germans. The Germans, indeed. There. German gun. But then with 2 turrets is interesting. And indeed, Scharners was Scharners with 2. I think it was nice now with 2 guns. Scharners has the triple turrets. I just played one game this morning with Scharners, so. But Scharners has lower caliber than Gneisenau. So this is basically Gneisenau guns. But I don't think Gneisenau has these rangefinders on the side, which really reminds me of the Russian tanks as well, because Russian tanks also have these big rangefinders to the side, and it's pretty blocky, which is very German. I don't know what it's based on. I do not know. Also got some kind of, what would this be? Is this maybe a vent just let off air, or is this maybe a? I mean, this is the rangefinder, so what would this be? I don't know. I do not know much about turrets. But that's indeed the gun we're apparently operating. Let's see, we need to get some more shells. We got 1 shell over here, so let's get that ready and rammed in. We got more than enough powder charge, so I don't have to worry about those. And while that's settling, 1 and 2, I'm gonna set this on 295.45. Actually, we're close to 274. Yeah, let's go to 274.0. Are you not... Oh, didn't press the button. There. Well, that's doing its thing. We need to go to, for the second one, that's 37.98, so can't do that. Let's order another shell here. Well, we'll have to wait for it anyway. I'd like another shell, please. Another HE shell. There you go. Oh, come here. Come here. And apparently it goes off my credit over there. My credit. Left magazine. It seems good. So this one I have to click and not to drag. We'll take 2 of them. There. Just in case I have to fire again. And that should be about done there. So we're going for the last one first. So 37.98. I do love these dials, man. They're so cool. Reminds me of my clock. I used to have a clock like this that actually it also flaps instead of actual discs here, but still made the same kind of noise. 37.98. There. Let's check it. We got orders. Check. We got shell type HE confirmed. Bearing. Bottom one 274.0 correct. Ranging 37.98 confirmed. So this should be the bottom one. Ready. Set. Fire. Oh. No video. We have no video. Now, hopefully we don't hit these two here. We shouldn't. I did aim a little bit higher. A little bit higher. Interior looks like the USS New York class dreadnought turrets. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, perfect hit. And nothing wrong there. Good. The silent turret is Sharnus class gun. Nice now use dual, yes. She has the side fins, aka the rangefinders. Yes, that's something you should know. So the rangefinders indeed. That's something I often... that makes me think of... you don't see them here. That's just the legs and the turret itself. Let's see. Get it back up there. Yeah, but this is very, very angular. It's very German. Because the Americans are a bit more rounded usually. And especially the Russian are really rounded. They're really... Well, they're just basically an orb. Well, these are obviously angled slabs. And these rangefinders here are very, to me, feel either American or German, and the rest seems German, so I assume that's German as well. Yeah, it's mostly nice now guns, is, at least the closest I can think of. Nice now gained the side fins were fitted in 1941, post sinking of Bismarck. Okay, so it's a modern nice now turret then, apparently, on legs. We just removed the ship, just on legs. Yes. Who needs legs? Who needs legs? Overrated legs. Anyway, we just fired a shot, and I think we destroyed it. That's the 6.33 here we did first, so let's get that one marked off. That's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Mark it off. Yeah, there we go. So, then we know what we have to hit next one. Next we should hit the last one, which should be... this one over here. Yes, the one we couldn't fit in one shot because we didn't know it existed. Maybe if we land shots right here, but I think we've missed both of them. I don't think we have the radius. Don't think that radius is the same as firing over here and hitting both. I don't think so. Also, it's kind of overshot here. It's kind of past. I mean, they gave me the angles for here. I actually should. Glad that we got a bit too back because they're actually, especially the rangefinder from Spotter 2 was not really on point there. It was a bit too low, as you can see. The top one was fine, the bottom was a bit low. Anyways, we're gonna fire on that location next. Everything is ready. We got ourselves a shell. Check. Load it. Bibbidi and bobbidi. Shove it in, shove it in. All the way in there. There's a lot of folder mechanism here. This mechanism here just looks so cool, man. And they made it without clipping against the what do you call this thing? The chain? The chain. It's just so cool, man. It's just so freaking cool. We should go to 46.86, so let's get this to 46 a bit. Well, that's doing its thing. 295.9. It's a bit too far, it's fine. Two 95.9. Yeah. And this should now be close-ish. We need 46.86. Pretty close, actually. There. Let's check it. We got orders. Check. Shell type HE. Bearing 295.9. 295.9. Right. Ranging 46.86. 46.86, correct. Ready. Set. Fire. here's when these become active, because we've seen more things that just become active in later, later missions, like the right turret we have now, which we haven't used, but it's there. Oh, direct hit, look at that. Direct hit. That means, check mark. Are you proud of me? Glory to Cassia. High command to Iron Nest. Food observers report probable enemy ammunition to cache across the river. Priority targets designated. Conduct recon flight over grid P4. Confirm position to neutralize when with AP ordnance. Okay, so we have to get AP and we have to get a grid 4. Okay. Let's first get the ordnance and the flight ready. We need an AP shell. Let's fire the right turret this time. That's going to be my AP turrets. Let's get another one. Just cause. And then we want to get ourselves a scout plane. Oh, we can actually activate this one. Oh, we have to... Okay. We need to go over P1, I believe, right? I didn't write it down. Let's check it. I'm pretty sure it was P1. Over P1. Let's get it there. And actually, let's clear up everything here. We got this done. This can all go. This one can go there. Actually, my spotters might have been important, but you know, recon flight over P4. That we'll have to do. And also, these two are done. Good. Now we have to use AP for that. P4. P4. Bearing I don't have a clue about. So I need to find the bearing. I hope he remembers that. I guess the bearing is from us. I believe so far it has always been. So let's go from us. P4. Kind of weirdly we need the bearing. We'll also have to say where it is, but there we go. We got a bearing of 105.4. That should be the middle of P4. That's all we know. So, whoops. Scout plane on the way. There it is. So, if you aim for this, there it is. AP target indeed. Let's get rid of you to make a new one. I'll remove this one. Let's get one exactly on point. Right there. Let's see, contact recon, that's all fine. I need to press E for that. Also, I haven't found out what this thing is yet. I can move that thing. Wait, actually, it does say AP and HE niches. Oh, this is the area which we hit. Ooh. So I can move this thing and move it over there. And we see how much area we will affect with it with the shot. So with AP we only do blast damage to that. With HE we fire and destroy all that. And with HCIAE is basically everything goes. Everything goes down. Check. Okay. That's cool. New toy. But we're going to fire AP there. Which doesn't have much area effect, which makes sense. Let's go into the ground. So let's see. We're going to fire upon... What's that symbol again? Something 3-star with... I think it's a bunker, right? Yeah, underground AP required and high priority. Okay. Gonna fire with AP. AP. I don't know what it would be actually. I don't think it shows it on any of these, does it? I have no clue. Ah, no, we'll just take a target. It probably has a meaning. But you can only find... Not here, actually. We don't know anything about this. It's not any of these symbols, so I don't know if it's... I mean, don't think it's needed. Don't think it matters. We got a bearing. We got 2 bearings, that's not good. What's our proper bearing? 103.0, the other one just disappears. We must have doodled somewhere. 103.0. .0 AP, that's good distance. 6.69. Very nice. Correct. We need 2 charges, correct? Calculation in order. We've got a bearing with a distance. We need to fire the right-hand turrets, because that's the one with AP. Hardcore penetration. Hardcore. All we need is hardcore. 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 Oh, that's the wrong one. Shove it in. The right turrets. Locked for loading, of course. We need to go for 103.0. Doesn't really matter which side we turn. It's roughly the same either way. Look at the spin. Whee! I don't want to get my fingers caught in that. That seems painful. Turn the turrets. .0 correct. And 40.41. Locked for loading. Okay, so does it show also which one's empty? 40.41. Probably a bit too low here. We'll just go a bit up. I love you can see it here and here. Uh, 40.14. There. Looks good. Orders confirmed. Shell type at bottom one, because this one has nothing. AP confirmed. Bearing 103.0. Correct. Ranging 40.14. Correct. Arming. Fire. Is it time to get out of here? It's time to run. Is it time to run? Direct hit. Seems like a kill to me. Looks like a kill to me. High Command to Iron Nest. Sector cleared. Local garrison will consolidate. From this point, stand down until further orders. Stand down, chat. We've done it. We've achieved greatness. Also, what are you? Oh, your power. Okay. Power off. We're done, chat. Going to bed. Sleepy time. We don't need power for this. That's good to know. I was thinking about I just turned off my power, but you know, it apparently works. Also got ads on the Twitch side, so we're gonna wait for the ads. And give you. There we go. Ads in progress. I pressed the wrong button as I always do. It happens. It happens. We're gonna chillax. Which I don't think is the best view. Oh wait, I pressed the button. Well, we're gonna wait with this. It's fine. It's gonna stay on the screen anyway. I pressed the button, but my mouse was actually on the bed, so it was activate bed. Yeah. Oops. I like the fact we have a improved nice now turrets, apparently from after 1941 or something you said, after the destruction of Bismarck. But we are living in 1927. Somehow. 9th AM, December 19th, 1927 to be exact. Yes. Somewhere we got future technology in the past. Also we got cannons on legs. So yeah, there's that. Oh, wait, inches. Can I actually... I missed a bit of information there. The max range of the gun. The kinds of model this, by the way. You know, all caliber guns are top of my brain. I mean, that's part of your job, I guess. The gun's top range, a good question. Because if it says 15-inch gun, the range should be around 36.5 to 20 meters. Around? 36,520 meters. That's pretty precise for a round. 22.7 statute miles. Are statute miles? Are there naval miles? They might be naval miles, I don't know. If this is nice now gun was around 20,000 meters for about 17.2 miles. 20 kilometers, holy hell. Ah, the ads are gone, the ads are gone. I missed some information that Mr. Slime put in there, which I missed. So let's see, ads are gone. I accidentally pressed the button, so now we're in the screen with information, which is kind of cool. Castille calls, you will answer. I recognize this picture, yes. Normally it's some kind of old-fashioned man with a big top hat, normally, yes. Those who answer the call voluntarily will be remembered as heroes. The general encourages you to be remembered as a hero. Encourages, yes, definitely encourages. See that reel, November 18, 1927. The royalty is restored to the crown this morning as the general drives the anti-monarch's occupation from its streets. The city His Majesty the King was pleased to learn is almost majorly intact. Almost. Just a little bit of extra damage, but not too much, not too much. Can't scroll down even though I want to read this. For sale, earplugs. Block out noise, fear and rumors. Now stand issue for low households. Silence is safety. Yes, also you don't get your ears blown out by these shells landing next to you. Check. I love the part about keeping out rumors. Yes, blocking out rumors. Yeah, very good. The Cervera autogyrus delivered Cyril Real. The General Cervera autogyro artillery observation units have been credited for their decisive action in the liberation of Cyril Real. So wait, or spotters on the picture on the car. That's a plane, not some kind of helicopter monstrosity like this thing. It's cool, but still monstrosity. Yeah, apparently they were the first generally practical application of aircraft in the warfare. It's not like you just, you know, I have a bomb, I drop it overboard. Apparently that was too difficult for them. They're like, we can make pictures with them. Yes. A source of military intelligence described the aircraft as a significant advancement in the science of knowing where things are. I don't know who this guy was, but he was definitely a genius. Definitely genius. And notes that this provides a critical first step in blowing things up. Definitely genius, definitely genius, yes. They found the right people to interview for this. Yes. Hindenburg celebrates 100th crossing. The German Empire's airship Hindenburg, we'll know this one, 100th transatlantic voyage, this week gliding triumphantly into New York with all engines humming and the brass band performing in mid-flight. Officials called it the proof that hydrogen is both safe and sociable. Yes. A commemorative dinner was held mid-air. Through several dinners briefly levitated during dessert. Some diners briefly levitated during dessert. How the hell? What? What were they eating? Were they eating helium? I don't know. Help wanted. Iron worker immediate. Previous staff liquidated. Apply at once. Tool still warm. The tools are still warm, chat. Yes. Definitely safe workplace. Previous staff liquidated. Is it literally? Did they put them into acid or something? Rumors are dirty. Don't scare them in your mouth. I think that's a really fun one. Yes. Loud noise builds character. Of course they do. Some of them are the same as from the other picture, but it's kind of cool, man. It's really cool. We can zoom. Well, it's a bit of zoom like. Entering. Next mission. Is it a choice? We did just do liberation, I think. Got a lot of hard to read. They all have a different name and different description, but I can't read it. It's too small. We can do counter battery or uncontested engagement. Counter battery. Enemy forces have deployed artillery across the river in response to recent operations. This was anticipated. Our nest has been cleared for active engagement under direct fire conditions for the first time. Or uncontested engagement. Enemy forces have been caught mid-resupply in an exposed position. No counter-battery threat has been identified in the sector. High Command has authorized engagement at Iron Nest discretion. I assume, since all the other ones were red, I assume it's a side mission. So I think we do side mission first, right? That's how you do games. Side mission first. So we don't get any people shooting at my face. The bug's still there, still wrong screen. Chill mode. This is a replayable sandbox mission. There's no end, there's no objective. Okay, so this is basically chill mode. Cool. We just fire, chill at everything that moves. You start with ammunition? I'd say not. No ammo. And does High Command anything for us? Let's see. Supply. Engage and destroy all hostile elements in the sector in detail. No counter battery threat has been identified. Fire at will. Underground supply caches are present in the sector. AP ordnance required for their destruction. Cache destruction yields additional requisition. So I need to shoot bunkers and get requisition to be able to order more stuff. Core location. I want the spotter's location, of course. Let's go for those first. Actually, a bearing and distance from spotter 1 and 2 different. Okay, interesting. That's for actually no, that's wrong. Get rid of that. That's bad. I want to get that with point alpha as well. And ammo cache. Another ammo cache. Another ammo cache. Ammo cache from an ammo cache. Interesting. That's an interesting one. Do I have any requisition orders? I got a little bit. So I think we go for ammo caches first. So let's go for ammo cache 1 first, which is going to be an AP target, as we've seen. Let's set everything up first. So we are at G734. I love they put us not at the right place always. Let's see. G734. We are there. All position. Spotter 1. E8. Echo 8, right? Yeah, Echo 8. Echo 8. There we go. And 8.0. And that is yellow because it's a spotter, of course. There. Then we got number 2. F528. Right? F528. Yep, that seems good. And number 3 is going to be A294. Oh, that's right down here. It's a bit close. 94 there. Cool, that's 3. I'm gonna go for, let's see. Oh, this, okay, actually, point alpha, and then you have a bearing from point alpha, a bearing from point alpha, and a bearing from ammo cache 2. So we have to go in order. We have to go in order. Cool. Bearing 087 spotter 1. Spot 1. There you are. And bearing. And 5.37 kilometers from spotter 2. Let's go for spotter 2 first then. We want to get 5.37. That's a pretty big circle. Pretty big circle. 5.37. And want to get a bearing 087. 87. Yes, just 87, not 087, because I get confused again. 87 exactly. 78. No. Reference point alpha, so 087, yes. 087. 0. There. And then we have to go from all position straight up there. That's the first one. Reference point alpha. That is going to be probably HE, right? Doesn't say what kind of target it is. The caches apparently are AP caches, right? Underground supply caches are present in sector. AP ordnance required for the destruction. So we need to use AP for all the caches, I assume. Then I assume that this thing is HE. Because I see no reason not to take HE. So I assume we need to get at least one HE shell. We could do a spotter plane as well, actually. But it's still in there from last run. We have some points. We could do a spotter plane. So that would be over K8. If I do this K8, it will do from here to M8 or something. So I think we want to go for... It flies from our direction. So if you take my 37 degrees here and then say J7, so then we'll make a picture of all these three here. Yeah, I think we do that. So take a normal bearing here. And then J7. And see if it works. J7. And the bearing. And this is all going to be our own bearing. So it's 37. Flat. Pull the lever. To the requisition down the drain, but we can hopefully see now the targets. Oh yeah, quite well. So now actually we see some targets here. Good to know, good to know. So the weird thing is there is no target here. We do have an A, so that actually is the A reference point alpha. Oh, that's a reference point. So that means we don't have to shoot that. Let's see. Engage, destroy, undergo supply cache. Okay, where did we get reference point alpha from? Euroscope 1 recon sending photo strip check map, done that. So we got reference point alpha, so it's just a reference point, so we don't shoot at. It's just fun. It's just a point to calculate from. Okay, because this from alpha, this is from alpha, so that's why. Yes, okay. So it's not a shooting target. Check. So we got ammo caches here. We need AP for that. We need 3 ammo caches. We need 3 AP shells then. Okay. Odds, but now we know that's not a fire at this point thing. It's close. Since we got a point anyway, gonna remove. Am I gonna remove that? I'm gonna remove that. Yeah, don't think we need that. You're fine. So we got some targets over here. I can see them. These are mechanized. These. Yeah, mechanized, whatever it is. So it's probably tanks, I guess. Or artillery. We've got some infantry here. And we got some triangles. What are triangles? What are triangles, guys? Triangles, don't know, but artillery. Don't know why it's a triangle though, but there's probably a reason for triangles. So there's an artillery over here. Don't think I like that. But let's go for the ammo caches first. So that would mean ammo cache 1. Bearing 078 from Alpha. So that is Alpha, it's right here. Bearing, that's somewhere, it's 90 degrees, so 87. Just give that just to end of the map. There, 87, perfect. And we need to get us. And that's. Dang it, wrong. That's spotter 1. Yeah, that's wrong. Get 78. Let's see, this is 78 from Point Alpha. Yeah. 78 flat, I believe. Yeah, from Alpha. And 066 from Spotter 3. What's number 3? 1, 2. Spotter 3. 8294. Oh, it's over here. What? Is this correct? Let's have a look. Sounds pretty odd to use Spotter 3 for this. Spotter 3, 066. I mean, yes, it doesn't intersect, but wouldn't take these guys for that. Seems very inaccurate at this range. There we go. I mean, it doesn't intersect, so it's probably right. And that should then be Alpha Cache, sorry, Ammo Cache 1. I have to shoot that with AP. Boink, right there. Seems good. So we got our first one, that's for Ammo Cache 1, so let's remove the rest of Ammo Cache 1 because we got that. Then we got, this is, let's see, there it is, 60.6, so this one can go, because we don't know, probably dueled somewhere incorrectly. Ammo Cache 2, bearing 088 from Alpha. Alpha, bearing 088 from you. Should be a little bit lower. On the map. 088, correct. Yeah, from Alpha. And in distance, 12.38 from Spotter 1. Ah, okay, distance from Spotter 1. Check. Distance from Spotter 1, 12.38. Put a line on it so we can see properly. There. So that should be the next one. Uh, 88, that's correct. That is, yeah, Ammo Cache 2. Should be this intersection here. That's 2. And then we have Ammo Cache 3. That's all described from Ammo Cache 2. So this is Ammo Cache 2 here. Let's give them numbers, because apparently we have to re-look at them. So let's give that 1, ammo cache 1. It's right there. We've got ammo cache 2. Because apparently you have to reference back to the old things. I'd like to make it complicated for us, which is, I mean, makes sense. There. So ammo cache 3 is bearing 251 from ammo cache 2. So ammo cache 2 is here somewhere. 251. Basically just go back, check. And distance 3.74. And bearing 251. Should be exactly there, right? Yeah, that seems to me. And that sense should be cache 3. Right there. Now I could send planes over to make sure we're correct. I could also just ignore the smart thing and just go for it, which I am all for. And we only have a very small hit window with AP, so smart choice would say get some pictures of them. I probably can just get a picture of 2 here and get maybe 3 and 1 involved in them. It is a smart move, right? To see what we're doing. So I think we just send the plane over. Yeah, I think so. And that would mean though, from our position, if we want to get the plane over to see how the pictures go, want to get the bearing. Basically simply bearing for 2 then. Yeah, let's get rid of that one. So the bearing for 2 is what we need. It's 58.4, correct. And I think we want to get pictures then. I'm not sure it's going to be in there. If we start pictures from L6, as you can see it kind of overlaps. So take a picture of L6 with that bearing. It will start making a picture. We also get this in there, I think. Of course it gets 2 in there because we got about 4 pictures, which is roughly that size. We need another one for 1 though. I'm just gonna shoot it. I'm just gonna shoot it. Yeah. It's gonna cost us materials to get those things. We're not made of money. Or requisition credits. AP. We don't have AP. What? Oh, there's AP. There's AP. Don't think I ordered any. Let's get that. Let's get AP in right for now. 1, 2, and 3. That's how we're at. Now we probably don't have any. We probably do not have any powder charges. No, we do. We have 100 of them. That's fine. So that simply means getting calculations done, and we're going. AP is ready. Good. Let's see. For the first one, we need 60.6. Target is fine. We know we don't have an AP target there. Distance 13.46. Also, you want to know how far we can shoot. Let's see how far we can go. What's the range of this gun? 30 kilometers, Mr. Slime. 30 kilometers, that's what we can fire, or at least what we can calculate. So it should be somewhere shy of 30 kilometers. But seeing it's a modernized gun in the 1927, it's, well, very likely to be a real gun. But it could be close. 30.46, let's see. There we go, yes. That's, yeah, I need 3 charges. I'll have to just make sure we don't need. Seems good. That's 1. Number 2. 58.4 degrees. 58.4, 9.7, 9.67. There we go. I kept on the music all this time. Not sure that's bad actually. Not sure. There we go. 9.67, that's correct. We now can go for 2 here. We don't need 3. 58.4, 9.67. Yep, that seems good. And for the last one, 50.6. AP is correct. 6.06. Six, yes. 2 is fine. Cool, that's 3. Let's get this hazard gone before I get blown up. We do need that all in this turret here, because this is what my AP is. Heavy metal goes in. 2 charges. The first one says 3 charges. 2 and 2. Oh, because it's on the calculator for the last one. Ah. So I could just do 2 what it says. That's a calculated power, because we calculated this one last. This one has 2. But I'm going to go for 3 first. Yes, it will not be happy. Actually, I think this is the way to do it, right? This way. Or should we do it in reverse? Because that's now it's red, because it doesn't apply anymore. Which I think is fine. Let's try to fire at the first location, even with 3, even though it says red here, because it is not it's not the calculated value, but that's fine. We need to ram it in. Oops, ram it in. There we go. While that's happening, it's let's see, 60.6. Wrong way. Pull the lever. Uh, 60.6. And elevation will be 53. Oh, we can link them. Cool. But we're not locked for loading. We want to get this one all to 60.6. Pretty. Is this going to be about max distance? 13 is not that far. We put in 3 charges, which is not the max, I think. It's like it has a hard time with this one. We need 53.84. Correct. Mission, shell type, AP, bearing, 060.6, 060.6, correct. Ranging, this one, 53.84, 53.84, correct. Alarm, fire. I want to see that one go. Wait, what? We're firing off the map here. Miss off map. Wait, what? What went wrong, chat? What did we do wrong? It says nothing here. Oh, it resets again. I wish it saw. 60.6 is correct. That's the right bearing. That's one we got from 3 here. 60.6. This is the kilometers. That's not the correct one. Was this one then? This 60.6, 13.46. How can we? How have we shot off? What? 60.6. Is our location incorrect? Where's my guy? Where are we? G734. G734. Ah, yes. G7 34. Ah. Well, shit. How did we mess that up? We don't need this thing. This thing is a mess. What? How did we... G734. Yes, and then it makes more sense that we got off the map here, because that angle... I mean, that furthest angle is kind of overlapping, so that makes sense. Well, shit, chat. We cannot read. We cannot read. We murdered someone somewhere far away. Whoops. Oopsies. G734. That's us. That's where we need to go from. So all these are bad. To redo them all. Yes. Remove. We messed up our starting location, which is kind of stupid. Now these positions here, reference point alpha, spotter. So the reference point should still be correct in the spotters. We just hadn't correct where turret was. Well, oops. Let's remove those. Yes, we had another meteor strike somewhere. A random meteor strike. Don't worry about it. It's a natural occurrence. It's probably fine. Shit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's probably fine. Yes. Did waste another AP shell though on that. He didn't waste an AP shell and a spotter plane on that. That's one. Then 2 should be here then. And then 3 is over there. Well, yikes. There we go. Okay, let's try it again. But this time, without screwing up. We need another shell, though. Yep, we just need that. Let's see. 77.5. We just blew up someone because we cannot read. Reading is difficult, chat. Reading is difficult. There. 77.5. 12.01. Ooh. Sorry about that. 12.01. Oh, 01. There. We need the third charge there. Calculations. Good. 82.6. 82.6. There. And that is then 8.29. There. And we don't need to charge for that. 2 charges. There we go. That's the second one. And the third one is a 1.8. Same, it's the same. And 4.70. Uh, 4.70, correct. And we need to go 1 charge. Bam. Good. That is hopefully better. I hope. Can't go much worse, right? Yeah, let's not discuss that. We got AP shell. Load it. We got one load for the last one. We need to get 3 of them for this first calculation. It's pretty far in. $77.5. That's way too far. Nice there. And then with elevation of 48.04. A little bit low, let's put it there. Well then, reading is difficult. Reading is definitely difficult. Let's see, that was 48.04, right? 77.5, yeah. 48.04. Seems correct. 77.5 over there. Yeah, seems good. We got the order. Shell type, AP. Bearing, 77.5. Correct. Ranging, 48.04. Yep. Let's try this again. And this time we shall succeed. Hopefully. That looks better. That looks better. You can ignore this one, chat. It's definitely not... definitely a meteor. Yes, definitely a meteor. Yes. I am curious how this tracks this, though. Interesting view here. Good to know. We got a direct hit. Nice. We got one. Good, good. We got another one over here. We can just instantly go for that if we want to. Which I kind of want because it's, I mean, it's right there. It's right there. So let's get that sorted. Can I remove the lever? Yes, I can move the lever. Cool. Okay, that one is sorted as the last one in line. The first one has been done. Did we get anything extra for that? No. I thought they were typing, but apparently no. Seems like we just have to fire out whatever we see here, so that's completely fine. Let's go to calculations. Sorry, a bit yawning today. 49.74. Yes, that was weird. Yes, I couldn't really sleep at night. And 49.74. 49, yes. But that's elevation. Now we need to go to 82.68. It's a bearing. Yep. That's a confusing one. 0.6. That's this is already calculated. I'm trying to recalculate the same thing. I need to go this one. That's what I need to do. 76.9. Yeah. Recalculate the thing I've already calculated. I am apparently still a bit drowsy. But 12.83. There we go. Yes. Seems good. We need 2 charges and calculation. And now we're good. Now all 4 of them. So let's go and come to the next one. Roll AP. I think we have the shells for that. Let's see. How many shells do we have? We got 2. And none. Okay. Let's load 2 more up in the left magazine, because just everything is there anyway. There we go. Let's see. Let's start with the right. So let's fire all the guns here. Also, we are apparently we need to turn this wheel. I kind of think it's fun that it just sometimes just start blowing steam and you have to just turn valves, because I could turn it off and then you get all steam. Don't know. There's probably some kind of gameplay loop involved at some point. Where they overheat or something. At the moment they don't do much except make steam. Do we get problems with steam? We're not dying. I see no HP bar, so assume it's fine. I think it's on the construction thing. Let's get another one. Get it in there. Let's go for this one here. So we need the 2 charge for this one. Then we're going for bearing 82.6. Quite close. Oh yeah, this one. Perfect. And we want to go for 49.74. 49. It's actually not too far off from this. I guess there somewhere. Now I do wonder, I'm gonna test something just for fun. This left one here. Let's get an HE shell for left, because I want to. Left magazine, still in. Then we're gonna select the right one. One HE shell in there. Now we need it for this one, we put in 2, so do we need 2 for this one as well? Into the same location. And I want to see if we can double fire an AP and a HE shot the same target. Link them together. Good. Now it should also go to 48.86. Is that the correct one? No, we need to go 49274. .74. Yes, and we're on 82.6. That's correct. Yeah, looks good. We got orders. Shell type HE and AP. Bearing 82.6. And our ranging is 49.74. That's correct. Both guns ready. Fire all of the guns. Someone is gonna have a very bad day. I believe that someone is right over there. No, we're going over this line. It's gonna be over here, number 2. Someone's gonna have a very bad day over there. It actually has an artillery piece on it. That's kind of cool. So this could be enemies then. These things. Okay. I mean, makes sense. I thought the red was just an enemy, but there's also a little cannon on it. I love the double penetration there. Also, we apparently hit nothing. Why do we hit nothing? What's wrong with number 2? What? I mean, someone has a very bad day, just don't know who it is. Also, they are both. Oh, we shoot two at different places. Interesting. So, what's this? What is this? A location from A combined with a location from the third spotter? Third cache. What? Let's see. Alpha and spotter 3. So we're going for ammo cache 1, is that correct? Location seen from point Alpha. Goes over there. And from spotter... No, not from spotter, it's from enemy? From cache? Spotter, spotter, spotter. Alpha, alpha. We've got the reference point Alpha over there. And fired at this position here. We are calculated from apparently target 3 or cache 3. No, because I calculate cache 3 from this location. What is the location? It's coming from Alpha and it's coming from Alpha and 3. That's indeed ammo cache 1. There should be ammo cache there. Let's see, from spotter 3 is 66. I'm confused now. Spot 3, that's 66. And it can also be, so 66 on spotter 3. Where should spotter 3 be? I got another target over there. Spotter 3 is at A294. A294, that's correct. Spotter 3 to the right location. Cool. And a 66 on spotter 3, so that should be correct. Then bearing 078 from Alpha. This is Alpha over here. So this line should be 078. It's 88. What? 78. Oh, I took this one here. I messed them up. I read this one, but I need to read that one. This will be 78 then. So we just blew up some random people here. Yeah, because this whole line, this line is for the other side. This line for this one here. So this cross section is nothing. It's about this cross section we need to go for, which we already have. What? Hey, Gamploy! Still in production. Hopefully this streak counts while watching on the phone. And no sound. It's a bit loud here. That's weird. Because I got sounds. I heard that Kick had some sound issues. But no sound on that side either. Catalyst Dad said the sound was fine on his end. And he's also on Twitch. Music is all today. Sound is also... I thought it was the game, but this sounds really weird to me. Also, there's this location here. So we kind of double penetrated. Yes. Yes, Campo, we did that. We double penetrated this one. 2 shots at one place. 1 HE, the big one, and 1 AP, the small one. And there was nothing there. Because I took a wrong measurement. And this measurement is intended for what? 088. 088 is a measurement for what? Here. Should be... And okay, should be 12 kilometers from spotter 1. So that's all for this location here. I can't roll on that? Oh, I can't roll on that. I thought I could roll on that. I can't. No, it was for this location here. So we needed to get this location. We've already had that one. That one's gone. It's destroyed. So I have to go one by one because I just got confused and reading the wrong things there. Yeah. Also, I'm perfectly in the center of that orby thing. The orby thing. Yes. Now I'm confused about all my other measurements. They're probably all wrong then, right? I mean, we could try. Let's see how many we got right. Let's just shoot all the things and see which one we got right. So we just fired at this location here, with this 82.6 and 49.7 is this one. This one is a failure. Wait, where did it go? No, my thing went away. I went back. Dang it. It disappeared. I was hoping to just put a big X on it. We didn't. Okay, at least we know we failed one. I can't. It's kind of funny. You can't even draw on this thing. You can't just write on it, you know? It's kind of funny. You could just draw something on that. You all know what you would have drawn, chat. You all know what you would have drawn. We don't have shells in left. Actually, we do there. So field completed 1, because calculators are hard. AP is ready. Loaded. We're going for this one next. AP 1. Well, that's being rammed in there. And 91.8. At least we know now, chat. You should never give me control of a gun like this. It would not go well. It would not go well for the environment. No. 91.8. And 8. There. Nice. And we have to go up to 56.4. Ah, that's fine. Just guys do about 50 to a little bit higher. $56.40. Cool. So let's see if this one's correct. We have orders. We have AP. Bearing 91.8. Correct. Ranging 56.4. Correct. Ready. Set. Fire. Have we been hallucinating again, chat? Where's this hallucination? Let's see. It's on the line. Let's go to 3 apparently. I mean, it's the closest one, so that makes sense with the one charge. So it should hit right here, which is a derivative of this location. There's nothing there, chat. We've been hallucinating again. Okay, great. Good to know. Big X on that one. Wait, it disappears. Why does it disappear? I was hoping to put a big X on it. You failed, but no. No X's, just disappear. Now, chat. Your gamble. Is the third one actually going to be a target? Is the actually the fourth one? Is the fourth one actually going to be a target? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced it is, chat. We have 3 power charges. 1, 2, and 3. Quite a lot actually for this. Load in. So that should be then 12.83 kilometers, I guess then. And we need to go to 76.9. Seven 6.9. Yep. And we did 51.32. Getting there. Take some time, but we're getting there. The big gun. 51.3. Bit high. Bit high. 1.32. Oh. I need this one. There we go. Let's see. Got orders. Shell type, AP, of course. Bearing. 76.9. Correct. Ranging. 51.32. Gunners ready. Chat, the question. Is actually a target at that location? Is actually a target there? I am not convinced. I think we've been hallucinating. Chat. Let's see. I've been hallucinating. I'm gonna ruin someone's day. Day ruined? Day ruined. Now, is it an innocent or a not innocent? It's at least on the line. So that's good. There is hope. It could be this location. That would actually be a good location. Oh, it looks good. Actually existing location. Perfect. Perfect. We got 2 out of 4, chat. 50%. That's a passing grade, right? 50%. And a few well, a few lakes, I guess. There's no river here, so there might not become a lake. But you can always hope. I mean, you can swim in 2 lakes. Yes. Oh, I also like that there's a little picture of time there. That's kind of cool. $423. $423. So they don't make these times interactable. These times are apparently all the same, no matter when I start firing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got 2 out of 4. Get rid of that one. So we do have some more locations. I mean, we have seen it there. We've seen some other guys. We could get rid of some artillery or some little guys. I don't need this one anymore. Let's get rid of the ones we don't need. We fired upon all of these. That can go. That can go. We have a marker for A anyway. And we got the vision of that one as well. Lots of enemies around us, by the way, but no one is firing back at us. We got some guys really close. We might want to stop those guys. They're really close. This is white. No. Nope, I know. We need red for this. Red for this. They're close by. We need to destroy them. Oh, one sec. Lack of fresh air confirmed. Unfortunately, can't open the. I need to find out if there's an airco setting where you can actually let the aircos blow in normal air without cooling down the entire room. Because there's no fresh air here whatsoever in this room, which is not good. Because I've apparently just breathed up all the air in this room, which is not a great thing. But the stream is not too long anymore, so I can open the doors and get some fresh air from somewhere else. So let's see. We got a lot of. I actually want to fly some planes around. Let's fly. I want a plane right on top of my head. So we're at G7. Let's do some G7. Just a random G7, and then go for 0 degrees. So we go straight over, and actually go for G6. Because I mean, it picks quite a lot. Maybe even G5. Then I think that's G5 to G9. So G5 with 0 degrees. Let's see what happens. And we got that. We got that. Plane. 0 degrees at G5. And we're gonna wait for the ads. We're gonna wait for the ads. For some reason, it also moves me. Unavailable demo. Also infinite cost. There's a lot of shells, man. That's a lot of shells. Is it an atomic? Is this an atomic shell? It is. Well then. Annihilation shell. Okay. Okay. Who likes to start a nuclear war? Worst part. In a civil war. So in your own country, you're firing nukes at the enemy. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. I need to get some more water. I need more water. 1 second. And we're back. And the ads are gone. The ads are gone. I hope your stream got as well, Mr. Mr. O, not Mr. O. Camploy. Yes, Camploy. Hope it counts, man. Hope it works. And Mr. Slime, I'm curious. I am curious. Since you said you were there in the olden war, the olden days, we almost fired upon a destroyer of your own team, an ally. Is there some kind of naval event going on with all kind of old ships? Is that the reason you're over there? Because seeing your age, I don't think you are doing much active duty anymore, right? Because that's a long time. I'm now counting up the numbers, which is something I'm not good at. But that was the 1960s, no? Yeah, that's 1960s. At the very at some time. So that makes you 80 some, no, 80, no, not 80 something now. No, you could be 60, but 60 is possible. It's still possible, but you're not the youngest anymore. So it could be that there's a lot of an event going on with old ships. I don't know. I have no clue. And that would also explain why you would stream it for millions of people. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. We got ourselves a spotter plane. It's going to go at 0 degrees, so straight over us from G5. And we want to see what happens. I want to see what's right on top of me. Can we see ourselves, I wonder? I mean, we know we're there. That would be cool if you could actually see yourself on the map. That would be interesting. That would definitely be cool. And we got a hospital over here. We got some... Are we in the harbor region? Yeah, we are. Is this a big city? Looks like we're in a massive city here. And we're actually on the edge of a harbor. This is the harbor itself, at least a part of it. Can we see the ships? Not really. I mean, this looks like a maybe for yachts, because this looks like very tiny ships. I don't see any big ships either around anyway. This is a highway with a crossing right there. We got some allies here. I'm curious why it doesn't show ourselves as ally here. That's kind of cool. That would be cool, man, to see, hey, this is your own turret, you know, it's right there. Also, I could have shown this. Dang it, I could have shown this to Mr. Slime. Yeah, because this is a turret. Oh, nice now turret. Yes. Anyways, let's see. We got some more targets, but this will just go on forever. We can fire upon whatever we want, whenever we want. I'll put this one to the side, though. Put it there. So I think we want to fire one more shot, and then I think we call it. We could go for this one. I kind of go for 2 targets, kind of close together, and then shoot every either turret and just turn a little bit and shoot the other one. But I won't do, because they need to be at the exact same distance then, right? And And we fired a lot of things that are, well, not existing. Now it exists. Actual hole. I mean, we got at least this one destroyed. Pretty much on the edge, but I mean, it still works. Because we didn't go for any previewing of it. Actually, wait. How have we destroyed this while hitting our shell there? It counts as a hit, but that's actually not a hit there. That's actually miss. Because I assume these squares are what, a kilometer, maybe? Maybe a mile, depending on your unit of measurements. How did we hit this? With HE, maybe. With AP, no. What? I don't think it's a hit, guys. Gonna put this into screenshot for bugs. Because how much I like to get a good score. We just didn't hit that one. It doesn't count. It's not correct. So let's fire upon this poor... Actually, no. We fire upon the poor man's very close to us. So let's fire upon them. Get rid of all of these. We don't need those anymore. And I keep my spotters and reference points can go as well. Good. Nice and clean. We gotta fire upon this here. Red is correct. So we are here. Also, apparently I did that. Not needed. This infantry. We're gonna help our infantry against this infantry unit here. So that's gonna be our next target. We need an HE shell for that. Let's load it into the left barrel. HE shell. Left magazine. Go. Money deducted. Bearing 78.4. Loading. HE. There we go. Target. Why are they all blue? Blue's allies. I mean, we're going for cross, so that's okay, but why is it blue? Let's see, and we're going for 1.2 kilometers, which is, I think, a close shot we've ever done, actually. .2, all the way down. I still think it's weird this one is not red. That's all we have though, so... Oh, no, actually we do have red. Red is here. There is red. Just have to go further back, that's it. Fine. It looks blue, it is not blue. It's fine. Actually... Let's pull the lever again. So now we have one with red and one with blue, right? And apparently red, which is the exact same thing as the blue one, is diagonal. But I assume if we hit this... I assume that when we hit this one, it might give us the cinematic, which I don't think the blue one will do. That's just a thought of mine, but could be wrong. HE. Put in there. A singular power charge. Going in. We're going for 78.4, which is kind of close. There we go. That's all. And we have to go for 14.4. That's a bit too far. The rest will go around. $14.40. Fire mission confirmed. HE loaded. Bearing 78.4, correct. Ranging, 14.4, correct. Ready, set. Armored. Fire. That should be instantly there. I don't see cinematic, so that's one thing. We got a call, we got a call. I think the call means you got a proper hit. I think it does. But enemies destroyed, and we didn't destroy any of our allies, which is a good point. It's always good to not destroy allies. Now, did it actually give us high command things? No. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yeah. Direct hit, hostile infantry destroyed. And we got all this stuff here. Another target spot. It's from spotter 1. So do get some extra missions like this one, for example, a high priority mission here. Another high priority mission there. Another one over here. We did take care of that one and that one. There's another one. So this one is a map that will go forever, and you can make all your you can take all the time you want because you don't get the counter fired, which is kind of cool. So kind of cool game mode. But I think we had enough of this one. At least I had. I think it's fun. I think it's great. I think it needs a little bit more with the story, but of course this mission is just a free-for-all side mission, which I didn't know beforehand. Now I do know. So I'll see what I could do tomorrow. Probably gonna go for the other mission. Can I actually just activate a mission? Probably can if I go down here. So we start the correct mission tomorrow, because this mission will go on forever. This is just a have some fun mission. That this orange mission here is just for fun. And understand. And now we can go for the counter battery tomorrow, where actually enemies will fire against us, and once again it goes to the wrong screen. Yes. There we go. Back for a new firing exercise, which we'll probably continue tomorrow. Got a city here. We do have these. I'm curious about these things on the map. Are these just random, or are they actually meaning something? Maybe this is the resistance telling us to shoot there, maybe. Because I believe you can actually go against high command. And there are more of these things around, of course, which we can play as well. But we got a caller. We got a caller over there. They're typing at us. They're typing furiously. Must be something important. Also, our power is turned off. There. Have some power. That might help. Kind of fun that the typewriter still works even without power. Kind of interesting. But that we're going to see tomorrow. I want to thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Mr. Slimes, good luck with your mission over there. And yeah, make sure to not hit the submarine. Or your ally. And hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. And bye-bye. Oh wait, the button doesn't work anymore. I removed the button because I kept pressing it the wrong time and you always got the screen. So I need to do it manually. Bam. And bam. Have a good one, guys. Cheers.